initiating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
19 left, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Tui Pelotu gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Like it, Panther 11, Panther 11. Like it,
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We're trying to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. A gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll work this down inside the 45. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be dropped after pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down and 3.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Lion.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the 2nd. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's number 40 on the season for him. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, LA. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Steelers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Hey, pick 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one not quite on target. Rodgers too much. That one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
And the Steelers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Steeler first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's first and 10.
Hey, 88. Over 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and you're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Steelers nothing.
To send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and 1. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Steelers 7. Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Lion.
On first down, Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's into the end zone. Memorial Hampton. Touchdown, LA. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. At his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A run here with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Gap 300. Gap 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Chargers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tuli below 2. There, fourth tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
26.
Now Rodgers. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Kappa. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Third and 5.
Throwing now is Herbert, exiting the pocket right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Damn, cuz, you shitty now, Dirk. You used to be decent, cuz. What happened, cuz? You shitty as shitty, nigga. You trap. Oh, okay. You don't be fucking with it no more.
Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Oh, yeah, you still be doing your cut hair. That's right. Yeah, nigga, I'm coming to Houston, nigga. I need a razor line, nigga. I don't need none. I hope you got clean razors, cuz. Don't be giving me no bumps, nigga. You hear me? Oh, okay. I thought you was one of them niggas who sprayed his head, nigga. You don't be too cheap to replace me. I'll fuck with you. Nah, nigga, nah. I'm about to come up. You know I'm in Dallas. I'm gonna go fuck with you.
Send this one away.
Yeah, man.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up for first and 10. Some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. A first down throw from Rodgers. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Hey, check 26.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls in. Complete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
70 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Herbert now on 1st down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead.
Chargers 35, Steelers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Ready.
Here's Warren. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver, and incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson going to look to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Second pirate. Ready? Hop. Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will score! Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Another run here with Hampton. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 14 on the pickup. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Charger first down. Now Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. To throw is Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Now Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Let's go. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Austin brought in motion. Richardson to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
15 more.
Ready? Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Ball
6.
on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. On the ground, Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 44-yard
It is
line.
3rd and 10.
Set. 380. Straight out. Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Baylor, ready.
Here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They're going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
380.
On first down, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to have a first down as he's taking down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. Lion. He's mine. Hey, spin.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. It's no chance to turn and go. That's one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Delta, Hunt. Go.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his man in the middle of the end zone. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Here comes a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready. Lightning 18. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will get just a bit closer.
58, Steelers 33.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. Going to try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
What is it?
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
USC on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
Hampton trying to work inside. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
21. Let's go. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 33-yard line.
Set.
On play action. Now Herbert to the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down. Coming up. Gain of 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
To the pylon, he's in. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Steelers 33. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 70 step.
On first down, it's Richardson. Out to his right. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is not the way. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Come on, set! 19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
On second down, Richardson. To the left side and pulled in. Now there's Scantling. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got one. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Austin brought in motion.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Now Richardson. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Herbert now on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring out 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing again, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Come on, come on.
On play action, Richardson going up top. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So Richardson and the offense ready to go for two.
The Steelers will
Now they'll set up to throw.
Conversion.
That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Chargers 65. Steelers.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And now he loses the football.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's first and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go. Check, check. 19 Sergeant, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Richardson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. Here's first down.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Austin brought in motion.
Ready, ready.
Throwing is Richardson. The ball comes out. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Check, smash. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Richardson going for it all. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession.
The second down pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Patrick Weeds in there for the sack. His 4th on the year. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, shouted he not out.